saying, what you putting on the Facebook? I said, what do you mean? And what am I putting on the Facebook? You're putting on
I doubt if Betty got Facebook. One of them crackheads told her that.
the Facebook that you want Lorraine, Ray, and Timmy taken away from me again. I was like, what? It's recorded, obviously. But I just said, no, Betty, I did not put that on there. But I said, well, let me say this. I said, if you're going to have BJ there and you're wanting to protect BJ and you're not wanting to protect your siblings, I'm not going to say I'm opposed to that now.
BJ is not going anywhere, Eric, and you have to understand the dynamics of that family.
And the tone changed very quickly. She's like, I'm sorry. She said, call me tomorrow, okay? And I was like, okay.
They still want to status of the house and the other.
But dude, we was ready, dude. We were getting.
If you get them a brand new house, every crackhead on that mountain is going to be in there
today.
Right.
We were getting the permits today. Look, I don't care. Like I said, those naysayers, those trolls, they can literally kiss my tan ass. If there's somebody there that is beating on those kids on Timmy, I will make sure their ass ends up.
Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray are adults with a mindset of a child. So you need to call Adult Protective Services to get them help.
Up in bars. You hear me? I do not want to see that boy, Ray or Lorraine, ever mess with again. And I think I speak for the majority of the people out there that feel the exact same way. You're talking about mentally challenged people that they literally cannot speak. We have to be their voice. And if she would allow that to go on and you are okay with that.
Well, unfortunately, you can't control that. And if you were to have a camera in that house and watch 24/7, you would probably be very shocked at what you would see going on in that house.
I could care less what you got to say. I mean, but it's sad, Dwayne. There's people that'd be okay with it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. Oh, y'all. The saga continues with the Whittaker family. And I just showed you Eric's take on where he is. I feel like he feels used, taken advantage of, like he might have wasted his time, effort, and resources. And I would have to say, in a way you did, but you also gave Timmy and Ray and Lorraine some weeks of kindness that they deserve to have and outings that they deserve to have that they're not going to forget. But the dynamics of that family dysfunction, only a professional person can really help them to feel better, be better, do better, and to figure out how to move the family forward if they're willing to do it. You can't work harder than them. And Eric, that's what you were doing. You were working harder than them, and they were just sitting back letting you do it the whole time, manipulating you. Now, we've seen this all before. We about to watch a clip of Mark, soft white underbelly, when he was done with them and had enough. So hold on, y'all. Let's hear what Mark got to say.
Thank you. And
let's see if she'll answer the phone. I'm sorry?
I know about that.
You don't know about that?
Yeah, I know I've been calling.
Yeah, I know. So I just want to make sure, because like when Tyler interviewed you, he asked you like, what's going on with the money? And you said, I don't know. And he asked you about the house, and you said, what house? And it made it look like I'm not giving you guys money. Am I giving you guys money?
Yeah, you've been giving money, but I didn't know you've been giving money for the house down on that Mark.
Betty knew she was busted, and then she started stuttering and acting like she didn't know shit. Betty knew exactly what was going on.
Well, I told you, and we talked about this, that we're going to try to generate money for a house.
I know.
Okay, but I've given you over $100,000, like in the last year or so, a couple of months over a year, like the last 14 months, I've given you about 100.
Really, Mark? That was just dumb. Why would you turn over all that money to them? Oh my God.
$1,000. That adds up to a lot of money. You didn't mention that to Tyler.
Look at who?
Tyler is the young man that interviewed you a while back.
I saw Tyler.
You don't know him.
I heard about him, Tyler.
Okay, well, there's a video on YouTube of you talking with him, and you're saying I didn't give you any money.
I told you been giving me money, but I didn't know you were giving me money for that house down there. I thought you were getting it out of your pocket. I didn't know that.
All right, well, regardless of
Betty, nobody giving you $100,000 out of their pocket. Girl.
what the money was for, how often will I give you money? Like every few weeks, right?
Every week you do.
Yeah, and it's around what? Like sometimes 4,000, sometimes 5, sometimes more, sometimes it's 2 or 3, right?
Right.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, good. I just wanted to clarify that, and that's all I wanted to do, just to make sure that we're all on the same page, because it seems like looking at Tyler's video, I don't know what page we were on, but it was a very different page.
I ain't talking to Tyler. I don't know who Tyler is.
Well, maybe that video was created digitally by somebody, but it looks like you talking to him. I don't know.
Talking about the Tyler.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Betty is full of crap.
I don't know. There's a video on YouTube of you talking to this guy, telling him about how I didn't give anybody any money, and I don't know where it came from, but whatever. I just wanted to clarify everything. Thank you for explaining.
So yes, that was Mark from Soft White Underbelly. After that video, I think that's when things got even worse, because that's when BJ called Mark to say that her father Larry was unalive, and when Mark went out there to see about the family, turns out Larry was sitting on the front porch chilling. Now, Betty had confirmed that Larry was dead on the phone a few days prior. Betty is the problem. And why is Betty the problem? Because part of it is her own cognitive delays. That's not her fault. But she's also manipulative. And another point I wanted to make. People act like these folks don't have any type of income. Everybody in that house is getting the SSI check. All of them. All of them. Maybe not Larry, but he getting a Social Security check. But the rest of them, we know Ray, Timmy, Lorraine gets SSI because they are disabled, mentally disabled, and with cognitive delays. They get a check. And they get Medicaid to cover their meds and hospital and all of that. Betty probably get SSI also. I doubt if she ever worked, so she probably just get SSI. So you got 5 checks coming in at a minimum of $600, $700 each. Somebody do the math for me real quick. 7 times 5. So they got income. They can buy, and they get food stamps. You better believe they getting food stamps. And with a family size like that, all of them getting their own food stamps, they bringing in at least $1,000 a month on food stamps. People were throwing money at them like they had nothing. These people have something. Other YouTubers have been up in that area, and from what I understand, most of that county and the surrounding counties, the people are getting government assistance, welfare, SSI, SSD, food stamps, housing, because there are limited jobs and the people are poor. And so Betty was doing just fine. Their house being in that condition has nothing to do with being poor. They're fucking nasty and not cleaning up. Of course, we know the three that have real delays. Anybody can be taught. They were never taught. And therefore, they don't know how to function properly. The state need to dismantle the whole situation or get them real help.